Lewis takes it. George King is the first carry of the ball. He runs at Brad Fash and is met on the 20. There's a Hull player taking a knock there. It's Joe Cater who's limped away from that first tackle. Litton moves it to Hadley. In turn, he moves the ball on. Rovers get over the 30. Tackle. Rowan Milnes, left-footed, gets the kick away. Good take from Textoy and then immediately smothered by a trio of Rovers defenders. So the Robins will be delighted that they've completed their opening set of the game. Below. Houghton, forward pass, knocked and forward and into the arms of Jack Walker. And Walker with a good counter. Around 18 metres of that whole line. Lewis steps. Was it the wrong decision? He's kept the ball alive to Walker. Oh, Mikey Lewis! Unbelievable stuff! And the try is awarded. It looked as though the move was dead. Magic Mikey got the arm free. And Jack Walker has scored for the Robins. Just 4.5 minutes gone. It's 4-0 to Hull Kingston Rovers. I thought it was the wrong option personally, but wow, how wrong was I? Mikey Lewis, they couldn't contain him. He shrugged off Truman. Ball carrying arm was free. Lovely pass. Jack Walker does the rest. Goes down. Over the top comes Houghton to the initial contact of Fash. Hadley wanted an option, then it wasn't offered, so he ran at Scott Taylor and gets just inside the 20 of Hull FC. Can Lewis and Milnes create something here? It's with Mikey Lewis. He's dinked one up. Kenny Dowell is the chaser. Kenny Dowell was taken off the ball. Correct decision from Ben Failer. And in line with the uprights of Hull Kingston Rovers. Litton to Milnes. Floats one over the top. Oh, Ethan Ryan couldn't get there. Nice idea. The execution just not quite right. He was stooping low down, Ethan Ryan. The winger had come in. Had the pass and the take been good, you would have fancied Ethan there. And held his called. Kane Lynette was the man doing the defending. Houghton moves it centre field to Cater. He fires it long. Absolutely nailed. Jake Clifford. Absolutely nailed. Stop doing that, does Mikey. Sow to Satai. Satai trying to bounce off defenders. Gets an offload away. And the pass of Brad Fash was probably forward, but was bombed by Adam Swift also. So both sides guilty of errors, and still only that 6-0 lead to the Robins. There's a Rovers man stayed down who's Sam Luckley. Certainly looks as though there was a clash of heads there. The stab through. Ethan Ryan needs to deal with this. Oh, brilliant play. Fantastic play from Ethan Ryan. And was that a high shot from Fash? Play is going to be stopped. It could be Big Kane actually. I think it was Sam Luckley and Kane who banged heads, and Kane's come off worse. Sam Luckley doesn't look in the best of health. But it's Kane Lynette who's down on his haunches and receiving treatment. This would be a massive blow for Hull Kingston Rovers. Sam Luckley looks to be okay. Kane sat up, but is certainly going to go off for a 10-minute head test at the bare minimum. So Lewis Johnson is going to be brought on for the Robins. Second row man for second row man. But hopefully Kane will be okay to come back out. Just under 13 minutes of this first half remain. Huller flying in, a three-man tackle inside the Rovers 10. Jez Litton feeds Ryan Hall. Strong ball carry from Ryan Hall. Gets up and gets a couple of more metres. Jack Brown is the first man to have a drive. They're going to have to watch Satai closely here. I would have used him as a decoy. The ball is floated over to Swift. Ethan Ryan's again in his way. Again, Ethan Ryan deals with the danger. That was a bit criminal from Hull so early in the tackle count. We're not complaining. With 6 minutes to go to the interval, Rovers have kept their line intact. Told to get to his feet. Milnes has lifted one. Tackle completed, 2 metres from the Hull FC try line, a few in from touch. And Rovers force them back. Repeat set earned from Rovers. That's what we want to see from this side. Passage of play very, very closely. Milnes floats one over the top. McIntosh collects. And he's bouncing off Rovers defenders. And it's from defence into attack on the back of what was a poor choice of pass. Rovers with 2 tackles to make perhaps. The ball back on the inside to Jack Brown. This is the final play of the first half. Rovers will be devastated if they concede. They won't, because Ethan Ryan has taken the ball. Oh, it's been pinched! No. No try. Ben Failer will send them in. Whoa, it was hearts in mouth time. But in the derby, well, it went forward from Hull FC in any ways, didn't it? The ball was reefed out and it went forward. So, in what's been a pulsating clash, there's only that Jack Walker try in the 5th minute of play, converted by Rowan Milnes, separating the 2 sides. Swift, the latest ball carrier, he goes to ground. Lewis Johnson missed the tackle. Oh, and they've offloaded. It's Adam Swift against Jack Walker. Mikey Lewis is trying to get back. He's done. Jack Walker all ends up. 70-metre try for Hull FC. It was just a simple offload in the centre of the field. And Adam Swift, we know he's got pace. He also had good footwork. Beat the Rovers full-back and, well, likewise, 5 minutes into the second half, the first try has come, but this time it's the black and whites who've got it. It's right next to the uprights. We are going to be tied at 6-all. As Staunton gets to within 8 of halfway. Litton scampers, feeds it inside to Kennedy. Bit of a standing start for the big man, but flicks the ball away to Kinehorst. Kinehorst is taken high. No surprise to see it's Brad Fash conceding the penalty. A hush descends on Craven Park. Left-footed kicker Rowan Milnes, so slightly favoured by the side at which the kick is angling towards the uprights. He's giving it a crack, but it's wide and it's not gone dead. Oh, and I tell you what, that was a try saver for Rovers. that counter-attack from Hull had Rovers short on numbers then, and had the ball gone wide, we would have had real problems. Squeeze the line. Lytton from Parcell. Kick over the top. There's now a high shot from the Robins. And that was a poor end to the set, wasn't it? Sean Kenny-Dowell is the guilty party. Kenny-Dowell went, but if he hasn't sin bin Fash, he can't sin bin Kenny-Dowell. May just be a talking to for the Rovers skipper, but it wouldn't surprise me if Sean Kenny-Dowell gets 10 minutes here. Yeah, do it. Dwyer, don't let him dummy. He's pushed it centre field. Sow has gone in. He's going to go to the video ref. It may be all on the ground in. What's Ben Failer saying? Try on the field. And being down to 12 has bitten Hull Kingston Rovers. Marcus Griffiths will have to have the final say. But with just under 15 and a half remaining, it looks as though Hull FC may have gone into the lead for the first time in this game. Doesn't look to be a problem with the grounding. Very kickable for Clifford as well. I think we're all expecting this to be given. Yep, the try is given to Liggy Sow. Rovers have just over 15 minutes to rescue this game now. It's been nip and tuck, but that sin binning of Sean Kenny-Dowell and that penalty given against Jez Lytton, which gave Hull the field position, perhaps, is going to separate these two sides. Rovers, I'm sure, will come again, but they need to act quickly now. Should he have gone upstairs? I don't know. Well, there'll be some tired bodies with just under 4 minutes remaining, but Hull, are they going to go 1 point route now? Oh, they've got stacks of men out wide here. Swift has killed it off. Rovers were skinny on numbers outright. Hull went left. And Adam Swift with his second try with, 3.5 minutes remaining, will take the points home to West Hull. (16-6) with the conversion to come, and with just over 3 minutes remaining, Rovers won't have time to get out of jail in this one. A valiant effort from the Rovers, but the game changer was the sin binning of Kenny-Dowell and Ben Failer not going upstairs for the potential Matty Parcell try. If Rovers had been awarded a try there, who knows, but you've got to take your medicine sometimes with one. The last 2 or 3 going into this game, so low of averages suggested they would get one eventually.